You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, let's talk about the UFC and Dana White and the WNBA. You guys know that I've been covering Caitlin Clark for a while now over on Black and White Sports 2. That's TOO. Go subscribe. As well as covering things like Angel Reese not being able to hit the broadside of a barn. I mean, elementary school layups is a total miss for Angel Reese. Here's the thing, and this is where it's very hard to stay locked in. It's not just Angel Reese. I mean, there is a epidemic in the entire WNBA of them not being able to hit the most basic of shots, and that's a layup. It's unbelievable. It's not just Angel Reese. Every game I ever have to watch, even ones with Caitlin Clark, and Caitlin Clark can hit her layups. I'll give her credit. Thank God Caitlin Clark can hit a layup. But a lot of these other players, particularly the bigs, can't hit a damn layup. An elementary school layup. And there's plenty of times as you're watching these games, you're like, freshman high school boys would obliterate you guys. I'm just being real. They would crush them into dust. Well, Dana White's always taken a lot of heat about what he will pay a fighter. And the fact is, Dana White is like, hey, if you're going to be a UFC fighter, you got to prove to me that you belong here before I'm going to start paying you real cash. And because of that, he thinks it's ridiculous. You see that headline, ridiculous, that the WNBA players are making $270,000 minimum. Before we get into this article, let me just show you. Angel Reese, who's still on a rookie contract, is now making $324,383. Oh, I mean, what? Seriously? Guys, I think she's shooting 37% from the field. It's something insane. She had not, as of game before last, and I don't know if this changed, as of game before last, Angel Reese had not hit a shot outside of 5 foot. Outside of 5 foot. She was like 0 for 9 or something ridiculous. So I can see where Dana White's coming from. Dana White isn't worried too much about fighter pay concerns, but definitely doesn't want to hear anything about UFC fighters making less money than WNBA players. As part of a recent collective bargaining agreement reached with the league, WNBA players are now guaranteed at least $270,000 per year, which was a massive increase from the previous minimum of $66,000. Meanwhile, at UFC, many fighters joined the promotional roster, getting paid $12,000 to fight, with another $12,000 paid out with a win. So they can make $24,000 with one damn fight? I mean, come on. While the UFC contracts typically increase with each bout, on a standard deal, a fighter elevating from $12,000 to $14,000 and then $16,000 over 3 fights would only be guaranteed to make $84,000. So the question is, if they win all 3 fights, so they make 100 and what would that be? 168,000? Is my math right? That's not terrible. But White scoffs at the idea that the UFC should guarantee minimum salaries for newcomers who are still proving they belong in the promotion in the first place. Quote, fighter pay has gone up every year, and it will continue to go up as long as we continue to be successful, Dana White told Rolling Stone. But to compare it to the WNBA, that's ridiculous. First of all, if you come into the UFC and let's say you sign a 3-fight deal, we're going to find out if you even belong in the UFC. I should pay you $370,000 to see if you belong in the UFC? Question mark? White has repeatedly stated that fighter pay would go up in 2026 when the UFC's new 7-year, $7.7 billion deal with Paramount kicked off. Some fighters have already complained they haven't seen much change since the broadcast deal kicked in, while others have praised the UFC for the new bonuses, including a standard $25,000 payout for a finish. The UFC also increased the post-fight bonuses handed out for performance of the night and fight of the night, which is from $50,000 to $100,000. I mean, that sounds pretty good, to be honest with you. I guess he thought the minimum salary in the WNBA was $370. It's $270. But it's clear he thinks that's ridiculous too. And I'm going to tell you, for most of these players, it's like, what? 270, 370, 325,000. Some of these players are making like 1.4 million in the W. I mean, look, point of fact, UFC, the ratings, the amount of people watching, the amount of people that's been watching forever, MMA in general, how many people, even the farce that I think we all think that the Gina Carano-Ronda Rousey fight was, okay, Nate Diaz, Francis Ngannou was on that card. I think Mike Perry might have been on that card. 12 million people watched it? 12 million? The WNBA's never even sniffed a rating anywhere close to that big. Not even in the stratosphere, the atmosphere, the galaxy. In a galaxy far, far away. Not even close. Nowhere in the realm of possibility. I mean, you got USA Network out there that has been making it like pulling teeth to get ratings after they paid so much money to get the WNBA. They get the WNBA and a Caitlin Clark game's only drawing 643,000 viewers. Yikes. And trust me, the other games underneath that, like 500,000 maybe, 400,000, 500,000 viewers. I mean, AEW Wrestling is getting 600,000 viewers. Tell me what you think. Is Dana White out of line? I can just hear the agenda from all of the Brittany Grinders across the WNBA. Mad because Dana White mentioned the WNBA. Make sure you hit subscribe. Thanks for watching. Make sure you're still subscribed. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.